And a happy Monday. Who's counting? But this is number 7 since I retired from CBS. Let's get right to the chase. A very, very big day number-wise in this battle against COVID-19. How big was it? Let Dr. Barbara Ferrer explain it.
We are now 3 weeks out from the Labor Day holiday, and we have not experienced a surge in cases similar to the increases we saw a few weeks ago after both the Memorial Day and July 4th holidays, as you can see on this slide. This past week, the current average number of daily cases was 1,074. The average daily hospitalizations was 752. The average daily deaths were 29, and the average daily test positivity was 3.1%. These represent small decreases since September 5th, when the average number of daily cases was 1,176, the average daily hospitalizations was 1,039, average daily deaths was 36, and the average daily test positivity was 4.4%. And while we still may experience increases in cases associated with activities over the Labor Day holiday, we do not predict a similar surge as was seen after Memorial Day and after the July 4th holiday.
So we are not going to have a spike the same way that we did after Memorial Day and the 4th of July. How significant is that? Well, we really took some big backward steps after those two holidays, and we're not going to do it for Labor Day. So we're just going to keep it as simple as possible. Let me give you the numbers. The numbers today. Now again, this is from Sunday, the last 24-hour period, and Sundays are always lower numbers. But the number of deaths, 1. Now that hasn't happened since this pandemic started. We're now in the 29th week of this, day number 202 coming up. So 1 death. Now again, I know 1 death is tragic for that family, but still it's a very significant number. Only 1. The number of new positive cases for the last 24-hour period, 663. Again, a very low number. Again, it's a weekend, but it's still trending down. And the number of hospitalizations, and for the life of me, I don't know why this isn't the headline every time we do a COVID story, because hospitalizations will be the key as to how soon we get out of this. And the number of hospitalizations, 685. Now just stop and think. After the 4th of July holiday, right after I called it quits, they were averaging over 2,000 hospitalizations, and they were averaging close to 3,000 new cases every day. And again, these numbers bear repeating. The number of new cases this week, we're talking 2 months, 3 months later, 663. The number of hospitalizations, remember, it was almost 2,300. Now we're at 685. And you heard the good doctor's words. We're not going to have a surge. So the next question is, when can we reopen the economy? And the answer is, it's coming. But it's going to be very, very slow. Now tomorrow, Tuesday, at 10:30, the Board of Soups will bring up the question of schools wanting to get a waiver so that they can get their kids back on campus. That's going to happen tomorrow at 10:30. Some schools will go to the board, school districts will go to the board will then go to Dr. Ferrer, then they'll go to the state, and so there's a possibility. Now we're talking even LAUSD, I should say, but we're talking about other school districts within the county. They may start getting the waiver. Orange County's doing it, so look for that. But again, as far as reopening the way we did after the Memorial Day weekend, right before July 4th, they, meaning the bosses, the people who make the decisions, they learned their lesson. They made a mistake. Some may readily admit it, some may not, but they opened too quickly, and they're not going to do that again. So we're getting closer. We're not there yet. Vaccine is also getting closer. We'll have more on that in the weeks to come. And so that's the good news. I mean, it's something to say, hey, we're getting closer to the end of this as long as we continue to wear the mask, continue to do the social distancing, and we don't get too carried away. And above all, we get the flu shot. Now, I was going to get my flu shot today, but I have to have the high dosage, and they don't have it in yet, so I'm going to get mine on Thursday. So don't forget, get the flu shot. Do everything you've been doing to keep from getting COVID. We're getting closer and closer. Okay, a couple other things I wanted to talk about. A very special lady, 96 years old. I like to refer to her as my girlfriend. I met her at the donut shop where I stop and get my coffee, and she's a delightful woman. So a little change of pace. She turned 96 years of age last week. This is Helen. I think you'll find her very special.
Yeah, what does it mean to you being 96?
Oh, I had no idea in this world that I would live this old. But I had a clean life, no smoke, no drink, and just kind of good, happy living.
Yeah, but a lot of broken hearts along the way, huh?
Yes.
You've left a lot of guys in your trail, right? How many hearts have you broken? Men saying, I'm sorry, but you're just not good enough for me. How many men have you told that?
What do I usually get? I forgot.
See, I told you like her. The other thing I want to mention is October starts on Thursday, October 1st, and it's National Alzheimer's Month. It's a very, very dear subject to me. My mother, God rest her soul, passed away from Alzheimer's at the age of 92. I did a little broadcast about our ordeal that we went through with Mom. And if you don't mind, I'd like to play it again right now, remembering that this is Alzheimer's, remembering this horrible, horrible disease. And so we'll play it right now. This is in the memory of my mom.
So what did Susie say? Did Susie come and visit?
This is what Alzheimer's has done to our mother, who's 92 years old. Taken away her ability to eat on her own, to talk, to express herself, to walk. She's completely dependent on 24-hour care, 7 days a week, round the clock. Alzheimer's, a dreaded, horrible disease that has no cure. This is our mom at her 60th wedding anniversary, dancing with Dad. It was 11 years ago. She has 8 children, 17 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren. And until about 6 years ago, until the disease really started to take its toll, she enjoyed every single moment of every single day with her beautiful, large family. She was our rock. She was our everything. And we know we're not alone. More than 5 million Americans, 2/3 of them women, suffer from this incurable disease, Alzheimer's. But when you see your mom, a woman who's been so important throughout your entire life, suffer from this disease, and you can do nothing about it, you feel like you're alone. So as a family, we cope by remembering the good times, the memories, the old pictures, the old movies. Mom was there. Mom was always there. And that's what keeps us going. It's not that the medical world hasn't tried. Oh, they've poured billions of dollars into finding a cure, tried all kinds of different drugs, and in some ways they've made some progress. But that magic pill, that magic formula, no. Among the top 10 leading causes of death in the United States, Alzheimer's is the only one that cannot be prevented, cured, or slowed down. That has to change. And for the 5 million other families who share our same grief, we all hope it's soon. Dave Lopez, CBS 2 News.
God bless your mom. She was really special. And again, if you can in any way help fight this cause of Alzheimer's by giving a couple of bucks, or if you know anybody in your family, I don't need to tell you how tough and difficult it is. We also gave you a little special treat. Dave Bryan, one of the best political reporters this station has ever seen, Channel 2 has ever seen, LA has ever seen, sat down and talked about the big debate that's coming up tomorrow, being Tuesday. Now, we did this interview with Dave before the news came out about Mr. Trump's tax problems, the fact that he pays $750 a year for the last couple of years. So that was not public knowledge when Dave and I did the
Twice only.
Twice only. Yes, I'm reminded. Twice, 700. How did I have that tax bill? Anyway, so that was not public knowledge. So, but I think the interview is worth watching. Dave has a lot of great insights. The debate is on Tuesday night. I promise that we will bring Dave back right after the second debate for his insights, and we'll try to do a little more of these things for you as we continue on. You got your Dodger tickets? Yeah, I wish we could. Dodgers start the playoffs on Wednesday. They'll play Wednesday, Thursday, and hopefully they're done on Thursday with a 2-game sweep of Milwaukee. But if they have to play the third game, it'll be on Friday, and then they'll go on to the bubble. We'll talk more about that. Baseball like we've never seen before. I miss it. Also, just so you know, on Wednesday, for the first time ever, Never happened before. You're going to have the Dodgers and the Lakers playing in playoff games on the same day. Never happened before, but then again, we've never had a year like 2020, and let's pray to God we never have another one like it. Lots more to talk about in the coming weeks. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. Keep them coming, good, bad, or indifferent. God bless, and we'll see you next Monday.